Go!
Hi everyone, Donut here. Oh, what's that behind me? That thing that says Jason Kelce? I don't think that's Jason Kelce. I think that's Angry Cops. You see, what had happened was it was Brandon Herrera's 30th birthday party, and this just happened to be in the bar we were at, so it was tactically acquired. Angry Cops lives with me now. Today we're going to be talking about Nick. And we're going to be talking about today's incidents are a big mess. We're going to start off with an update about something I talked about a while back. It's an incident where a cop slammed an elderly man on the ground so hard it ruined his life. And then we're going to talk about a child predator who finally got the ending that he's been begging for. And finally, a gas station standoff in Denver. This little incident turns into a 57-round light show because an officer got shot. Cops don't like that when you shoot their friends.
Shouldn't have done that.
So yeah, buckle up, grab a snack, put your feet up, and chill with me while we watch people get shot. But first, a word from our sponsor, Aura. You want to hear something that's complete BS? There are these things called data brokers that take your information and sell it. They're making billions a year. Oh, those annoying ass telemarketers you get calls from and the emails and all that, that's all the data brokers' fault. That's exactly where Aura comes in. They can identify the data brokers that are selling your information. And after they find them, they take care of the hard part, automatically removing your information from websites and keeping your information off. Not only that, Aura has a slew of things that they can help you with pertaining to the internet and your internet privacy. They'll send you alerts if your personal information is found on the dark web. They'll give you real-time fraud alerts for your credit cards and bank information. 24/7 monitoring to keep your identity secure. But wait, there's more. I'm not joking. They offer so many things in this big bundle to help protect you on the internet. They have a secure VPN, antivirus, password management, and more. They have US-based support 24/7 around the clock in case something goes wrong. Lord forbid something does go wrong, they offer $5 million in identity theft insurance protection. Their US fraud experts are ready to help you out 24/7. You can try Aura for free for 14 days by going to aura.com/donut. Hey, use those free 2 weeks to let Aura start scrubbing your information off of the internet. That's aura.com/donut. All right, now for our first story. It might piss you off a little bit. It definitely made me a little irritated. You might remember this when I talked about it a while back. It's the case where the elderly man was outside of his car trying to explain an improper U-turn.
So I'm writing and issuing you a citation for improper
Me?
U-turn. Yes, sir.
Citation, he's hitting me and I got
Okay.
a citation.
The old dude lightly tapped an officer in the chest. The officer responded by lifting him into the air and driving him face first into the concrete. And now we have a heartbreaking update about the situation. The man passed away. October 3rd, 2025, 11:30 p.m. The victim, 72 years old, battling cancer at this time, but still living independently. He died from long-term complications of the injuries he sustained that day when the officer dropped him on his skull. He had a C1 neck fracture, an orbital fracture, and a traumatic brain bleed. Before the slam, he was able to drive, walk, live his life, and function independently while battling cancer. After the slam, he was hospitalized for weeks, had to go into rehab, left rehab having to use a walker, could barely move 15 feet, eventually became bedridden, and finally passed away. This isn't a decentralization that we joke about a lot. We all love seeing criminals get slammed on their faces. This was slamming a 72-year-old man so hard on the pavement that his life was destroyed. More than 4,500 people have already signed a petition stating that they want the case to be reopened and the investigation files unsealed. Personally, I don't think we even need a new investigation. We all saw what happened. The investigation over. Meanwhile, the DA's office basically said, no comment, we respect the family, blah, 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 we have nothing to say right now. Cool, super reassuring. This wasn't policing, this is the opposite. This is someone who doesn't need a badge. All right, time for a palate cleaner, and boy do we have one. A convicted child predator in Florida was on Saturn Street in Lakeland beating an elderly man in the head with a brick. No reason, no argument, no provocation. Just straight up evil ass.
So someone should shoot that dude.
A woman tried to stop the guy, and of course he beat her up too, and then took her cell phone because she was trying to call 911. A real pillar of the community here. An honest, hardworking, tax-paying citizen, I'm sure. He was just on his way to NASA to become an astronaut, perhaps a surgeon. Rocket surgeon. November 19, 2025, 3:07 p.m. Deputies arrive on scene, and there he is, brick in hand, screaming at everyone and losing his mind. He then announces something repeatedly that is very informative to the deputies.
He said over and over, I am not going back to prison.
they will have to kill me.
And the deputies were like, well, all right then. They told him to drop the brick. He refused, and of course he was tased. And he ripped the taser probes out like they were Velcro, and then charged the deputies. So they fired 6 rounds, effectively stopping him. Then of course, switch immediately into medical mode because unlike this psycho, they follow the rules. And he died in the hospital. Oh no. Anyways,
I can't wait to celebrate. I can't wait.
the elderly man survived the brick attack and is being treated at Lakeland Regional. I don't feel bad at all. This guy's criminal history was something else. He had spent 23 years in prison, 16 of those for touching a child, 7 more years for refusing to register under the sex offender registry, and that day he got what was coming to him. Moving on to our final story. You guys ready for a firefight? Of course you are. That's why you're here, silly.
There was a firefight!
You ever walk into a gas station and they're all out of your favorite cigarette, perhaps the White Monsters or whatever other nasty you guys are addicted to? I get it, it's super annoying, but what do? You shrug it off and continue about your day. Well, the person that we're talking about today had a different response. He decided to go a whole nother route by pulling out a gun, locking all the doors, shutting off the lights, taking the clerks hostage, and ordering them to call 911 over a pack of cigarettes. And his name was King Trout. I can see Connor doing that. October 27, 2025. 5 officers show up fully aware that there are hostages inside of the gas station and that the dude is fully armed. Before they even make entry, they find this out.
No shots fired.
Oh, yeah, there was a shot fired.
Hey, firm, shots fired.
That's not good. Officers go ahead and decide to skip the whole opening the door part because the door's locked, so they make their own. They smash the glass to try and get inside to save those hostages.
Take the thing down.
Go!
Go. Hey, be careful. Be careful.
As soon as they enter, the panic kind of hits because they have no idea where the suspect is.
Watch me! Watch me! Hands up! Where's he at? Where's he at?
Clerks are screaming and just pointing in every direction because, I mean, they're terrified. Of course they're terrified. And then a gunshot goes off.
I'm holding it! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Where's he at? Where's he at? Come here! He's in the counter!
That's pretty terrifying. You got civilians, you got a bad guy, low visibility, and someone in there wants to kill you. But the officers push deeper into the store, going from aisle to aisle.
Gas the cover! Hold that! Where's he at? Corner right corner! Push! On me!
And then officers finally find out where the guy is in the store, which makes things a little bit less tense, but they still gotta go find an armed person. I don't think this guy is the surrendering type either.
Right corner!
They start stacking up along the shelves, inching their way closer to where the suspect is hiding in the back of the store. Those random shots that you're hearing, yeah, that's him. One of those shots goes right into the leg of an approaching officer. So now these officers have to do what anyone with the will to live would do.
Who's still shooting?
4 officers unload with a combined count of 57 shots. The aisle looks like a fucking action scene. Shells busting apart, debris flying. Everyone's lighting this dude up. It's a miracle that no one else got hit by this psycho. The suspect, though, is hit multiple times. Oh no. Officers cuff him, clear the gun, and start giving medical aid because, of course, they are professionals. The officer who took around the leg is helped out and will make a full recovery. Both clerks were hit by shrapnel or ricochet, something like that, but suffered only minor injuries. A Springfield Armory Hellcat was discovered next to the suspect. All of this because they didn't have his preferred cigarettes. And that's all I have for you fine people today. We had a heartbreaking case of police abuse, a child predator who should have gone into the wood chipper, but I'll take this ending also, and a gas station standoff that turned into a Michael Bay movie. If you want to help support the channel, you can go on over to pepperbox.tv, watch me stream on Kick or Twitch, go to my second channel, Donut Operator TV, or just go to donutoperator.com to see all my links, follow me on every other social media platform, or get some super sweet merch. Until next time, please have a fantastic day.
Whacker.